Hi everyone, I'm Danielle and today is day 77 of my 100-day video blog challenge. I hope you had a great day. Today I would like to talk about the topic of do not block your blessings. I have witnessed and I have experienced my own self doing this time and time again, and it's amazing how we can get in our own way. Have you ever stayed in a relationship for way too long and you know in your gut it is over? It's just not right. You're not fulfilled. You're fighting all the time. You dread seeing that person. You just feel like it's somebody that you don't even enjoy, let alone that you want as your special partner. But yet you stay in it anyway because you're like, well, we may live together, we may have conveniences together, we may have shared friends together, we may have shared financial interests together. It's just easier. And like kind of resign yourself to just be in it because it's easy, or it's complacent, or it's expected, or you feel bad and you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. Like, I've been there, and I've also had that on the receiving end. And, I think what's so interesting is when you find yourself in that circumstance, say I'm the one that is like, I realize that I am just in a relationship or in a friendship or in a work situation. It's applicable for all of these. But say, let's use the sake of romance. If I find myself in a situation that I am in a romantic relationship, then I'm like, yeah, I'm over it. Like, I know in my heart, the person may be so nice and maybe really trying. You could talk and say like, well, it's not really like going so great. Oh, we're going to try harder. We're going to give it a go this time. We're really going to like try to do things differently. But like nothing changes. At what point do you have to say like, enough? By holding on to something that I know in my heart is dead, I am preventing myself from allowing in new relationship that is better suited for me to come into my life, because that can't come into my life as long as I'm holding on to this existing relationship, which is dead and gone. Like, no matter what happens, it's over. You can't change it. And you can feel bad, but like, it's also not fair to the other party. It's not fair to the other person because they also deserve a partner that's going to love them for who they are and all the beauty that they bring. And maybe their perfect companion is also waiting for them, just as your perfect companion may be right around the corner and you wouldn't even know it because you're stuck in this dead-end relationship because you think it's supposed to be, or that it looks good, or that I don't know. We do stupid things sometimes. We're, humans are sometimes we're really, really freaking stubborn. And we stay in situations that are well past their expiration date. I know that I've done it with jobs. I have stayed in jobs for way too long that I have not been fulfilled, and I started getting resentful, and it started showing in my performance because I just wasn't producing with the ease and the flow that I normally would, or the normal enthusiasm, or the normal happiness. And I should have just recognized, like, I'm losing it. I'm losing that love and feeling. So it's time to move on. And it's better for that employer, and it's better for me. Hold on a minute. My daughter is playing with the new cat. All right, they're done. The cat's meowing. She's talking. Sorry. But I've done that. And then finally, when it gets so bad, at that point, I'm like, all right, I gotta go. I gotta find a new job. And at that point, because it's so bad, do I find a new job? And then I have renewed enthusiasm and renewed happiness and renewed joy because it feels like a better fit. Well, I can't find that better fit and renewed interest and energy as long as I'm staying in that old environment. And that old, stale, that's death and birth and rebirth. Like, that's renewal. That you have to let go of the old in order to allow space for the new. Same thing with friendships. If there is a friend that is just a drag and a drain on your energy, and we are in Mercury in retrograde in Scorpio, and this is all about regeneration and renewal and rebirth and transformation. It's all 8th house astrology. It is Scorpionic energy. Mercury in retrograde is an opportunity for things from the past to come back up so that you can release it and to make sure that you learn the lessons from last time. Like, yeah, you know what? I can recognize this pattern now and I'm not going to indulge it. Like, it's in the past. And like, okay, just checking. Yep, I learned that lesson. I recognize it. So you see, things in the past have taught me the indicators for what to recognize in the future. And it's also learning how to trust your gut instincts. So many times also, so the blocking the blessings, this is something that I just want to talk about. So if you're blocking your blessings, words matter, everyone. Words really, really matter. So be concise and be specific with what you want. If you want to attract love into your life and someone's like, oh, what's going on? And you're like, yeah, I really don't care. I like to be alone. Like, I really don't want a relationship. I'm fine. I'm just, like, well, you're not going to attract a relationship into your life if you're telling everybody that you're not really interested. But meanwhile, you really do. Like, you may be saying that to try to protect yourself because it's easier to say, like, oh, yeah, no, I'm okay by myself. But, like, you're not. If you know in your heart you're not, then that's okay. And you could say, like, you know what? I haven't met the right person yet, but I really welcome love and affection in my life. And it would be really nice to have a companion. I just haven't met the right person. Like, that's okay. Because then, as long as there's an expressed desire or an intention, then you can attract that into your life. But if you're blocking your blessings and you start talking negatively in association with the things you want to attract, you're negating the law of attraction. Because the universe is going to provide you what you're saying. So if you say you do not want a relationship, then you're going to get more of no relationship. But if you say you're open to a loving and warm and welcoming and fun and happy relationship with two equal parties, that you enjoy each other and that you have fun and you laugh a lot and you do fun things, well, then the universe can bring that to you. If you say, like, I welcome abundance, but you're holding on to things that are already dead and gone, that you know in your heart are dead and gone, that are not bringing you joy and abundance, well, how can abundance come in if you're holding on to things that are not bringing you abundance? Because you know that it's like dead weight. You got to let that go. You have to let it go. Even though it may feel safe because it's what you know, if it's dead and gone and over and just leading to like bad luck and bad juju and bad sentiments, let it go and let that sail away so that you can have more blessings, like new, fresh, fun, exciting things come into your life. Friends, sometimes if they're like negative Nellies, bringing you down, putting you down, not having fun, like you just don't enjoy being around them, well, don't go out of your way to spend time with them and focus on getting to know new people and doing new things and trying new things that will bring the fun that you're looking for. So don't block your blessings. Instead, shift and adjust and focus on the things you do want to attract, that you do welcome into your life. If there's things that gotta go, let them go. Stop holding on to it. Mercury in retrograde is the perfect time for letting things go. So from now until November 20th, we are in Mercury in retrograde. That affects communication, that affects travel and that affects technology. So it will force, so retrograde means it's perceived to go backwards. It's not going backward. It may take longer. There may be delays or complications. So be more mindful. And also with Mercury in retrograde, some things and people from the past may revisit. It's all about revisit, renew, regenerate, and it reinforces the lessons of life that you've learned up until this point. So if there was a toxic, nasty old relationship or experience or friendship or something from the past, like, trust your gut, and if it was no good for you, let it go for good. And if it was good for you, then own that and say, you know what? I learned the lesson that, like, I do want this in my life. And here's how I want to proceed moving forward. And state what you want and what you welcome and that you wish for and that you, what you desire to attract into your life. So use the law of attraction to manifest what you want. Don't block your blessings. Be specific and deliberate with the words that you use, and you will be amazed that soon you will start attracting those very things into your life. I hope that this is helpful for you. Have fun manifesting. And I find that it's really helpful to journal too, especially during Mercury in retrograde. That's a time for internal reflection. So you can journal as you're going internal right now. And then when Mercury goes direct, that is a better time for action moving forward. I hope this helps. Have a great day. All right. Bye.